All right, Shalom Israel. First and foremost, as always, I would like to give all praises, honor, glory, respect, and blessings to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachaha, Quadash. Salutations to the Lord's elect on the four corners of the earth, pushing his truth and sincerity while patiently waiting for Yahweh Shai's return, and double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, which have taught us everything we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. Iranian missile directly hits Beersheeba. What happened to your Iron Dome? You motherfucking imposters. You small hats, you fucking gutter rats. What happened to your Iron Dome? Huh? Yeah, you see, Iran is on cloud 9 right now. Fuck around and find out. Beersheeba, do love it. Oh, shut the fuck up. Hey, the Lord is pissed off at you small hats, man. Okay, Psalms chapter 7, verse 11. God judgeth the righteous, and God is angry with the wicked every day. Okay, thou art greatly despised. Let's go to Ezekiel real quick. Ezekiel. The book of Ezekiel. See? So the Lord is speaking in the fire of his jealousy. Check this out. Ezekiel 36 and 5. Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. There, it says, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen and against all Idumea. Okay, Idumea is the Greek way of saying Edom. And guess what? You imposters over there in the land of Israel, calling yourself Jewish, and you're not Jewish. Okay, so stop that shit. You know, kill that shit, cause you're not Jewish. Okay, you wish you was a Jew. Okay, you wish. As your beloved brother Yeshawamba would say, you know, the Jewish people, you're not Jewish, okay? You are an Edomite. Y'all are Amalekites. And when you do your research on Amalek was I believe Amalek was one of Esau's grandsons. So Amalek is a descendant of Esau. Which makes him what? An Edomite. Anybody who come out of the line of Esau is an Edomite. So you Amalekites over there in the land of Israel, calling yourself Jewish, you're not Jewish, okay? You are Amalekites, which makes y'all Edomites. And Idumea is the Greek way of saying Edom or a Edomite. So the Lord is speaking against you Idumeans over there in the land of Israel, claiming to be Jewish, and you're not. So surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen, because you had them sand nigga camel jockey Arabians over there too, stanking up our land, wiping their ass with their hands while praising Allah. Riding on camels and shit. You thought the small hats were cool with you and everything, man. Now look, y'all got y'all ass kicked out of that land, and now y'all are out there starving, committing cannibalism, and you mad and hurt at the imposters. But that's why it is written in the book of Sirach 12:10, never trust thine enemy. All right, y'all were the ones who wanted to put all y'all trust in the imposters, and now look, these motherfuckers don't turn their backs on y'all, and not only that, but they bit you in the back, like the snakes they are, man. This is the same serpent in the Garden of Eden that we're talking about here, man. Like, whoa, why? Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or such as go nigh wild beasts? And Esau is a wild beast, man. Just look at what he's doing to Iran. Look what he did to the Middle East, man. He's a fucking wild beast. But anyways, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen, and against all Idumea, which have appointed my land, which is the land of Israel, into their possession with the joy of all their heart, with all their mind. The word heart goes back to the Hebrew word lav, which means your mind, with despiteful minds, to cast it out for a prey. Okay. Verse 6. Prophesy therefore concerning the land of Israel, where there's heathens at. Now, do you have some of our people dwelling amongst them small heads? Yeah, of course you do. Israel is a scattered sheep. Tells you that in James, the 1st chapter. The diaspora. Okay? The dispersed of our people. So you got our people amongst all these nations. So prophesy concerning the land of Israel, and say unto the mountains, and to the hills, and to the rivers, and to the valleys, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai our God, behold, I have spoken in the fire of my jealousy. And how is the Lord speaking in the fire of his jealousy? Well, here's an example of the Lord speaking in the fire of his jealousy right here. There you go. That's an example of the Lord speaking in the fire of his jealousy. Okay? So he can speak in the fire of his jealousy by using the heathens to attack you. Okay? Well, what makes you any different? Back in the ancient world, when we, the true Israelites, were living in the land of Israel, don't you know that the Lord would raise up other nations to attack us, subdue us, and to put us into captivity whenever we would sin against our power? So here it is. The Lord is basically raising up these Iranians to attack you imposters. So the Lord can speak in the fire of his jealousy by using the other nations to attack you. So that's a beautiful example of how the Lord is speaking in the fire of his jealousy. by putting the spirit on these Iranians to attack you imposters, okay? And you can call it hate speech all you want. The truth is the motherfucking truth, okay? And excuse my French. So prophesy therefore concerning the land of Israel, where you got the land of Israel, which is currently being infested by rats, wearing hats and all that shit. Okay, dressed in all black with tzitzis in their head. Okay, and saying to the mountains and to the hills and to the rivers. Okay, prophesy therefore concerning the land of Israel, and say to the mountains and to the hills, to the rivers and to the valleys, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai our God. Behold, I have spoken in the fire of thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai our God. Behold, I have spoken in my jealousy and in my fury, because ye have borne the shame of the heathen. Okay. So with that, I'm going to say shalom. It's on to the next one.